Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Pokemon Team Builder episode where we will give the intrepid heroes of Dimension 20 a Pokemon team. Just like I think like 2 weeks ago, I already made one of these for the Crown of Candy crew. Today we're gonna do the Starstruck Odyssey crew. But yeah, no, it just has been Pokemon Day and the new, well, I wanted to say the new season, but no, the new game has been announced of Pokemon and the Generation 10. I'm very excited. And yeah, no, I'm just kind of like in a mood for Pokemon, honestly. So let's talk about it. So first up, we have Gunny. And as always, I want to like kind of give you, like let you follow my thoughts. This is more like a process showing video and not like I already know exactly who I want to give to these trainers, to these people. Even though in the Starstruck Odyssey world, well, people is a stretch in some places. Even like, for example, Riva. Maybe beings, like for these beings. But yeah, let's talk about Gunny first. There are some Pokemon that come to my mind. Of course, like a lot of Steel-type Pokemon work for Gunny as well. I know one that I would like to give him, and that is Klinklang. Maybe another version, like what's it called? Like a pre-evolution would work, but I feel like this is the right one because he's like a technician and also a mechanic in a way. He's down there in the boiler room. Well, boiler room, I say. I don't know what's it called on the worst, but you know which area I mean. And for people that are new here, we're not gonna make like a competitive team at all. No, this is all based on wild, so they can get like the pre-evolutions or like maybe not even the strongest Pokemon overall. And there's also like Gunny, to me, is kind of like a weird little guy, and I know one that is kind of like a weird little Pokemon. Sandy Shocks, I mean, in the sense of it just feels like put together, like kind of like, okay, it can walk and it maybe shouldn't be able to walk, and it is it is unique, just the way the Gunny is. And again, it is a steel type, and I feel like he will get probably a lot of steel type, even though is Sandy Shocks a steel type? Maybe not. It is ground electric. Yes, it is ground electric. Well, nevertheless, it feels way more fitting. I mean, it could give him the, what's it called, the normal like Magneto. Yes, of course, Magneto. No, like I mean Magnezone, but honestly Magnezone feels a little bit too put together for Gunny. Maybe we will give it to him if we don't come up with something else. But yeah, Magnezone feels like like somebody who has their things under control, and Gunny doesn't have everything under control. Of course, going with the alien theme here, Behemoth would be also great. I kind of would like to give them all like somewhat of an alien related Pokemon. It can be difficult, or like at least futuristic or like alien adjacent Pokemon, or like Elgium. Like maybe this could be Gunny's partner Pokemon, like that helps him to calculate, because he always has to make the calculations to make the warp happening. Yeah, let's give him Elgium. And let's say this is his partner Pokemon. I could see this. By the way, with partner Pokemon, I of course mean like something like a Pikachu or like a Togepi for the anime fans. No, I just wanted to say for the old anime fans, but Ash has retired. When did he retire? 2023? Like, it's not that... He's not that long in retirement, yeah, yet. And also Gunny, if we look at the picture of him, he's kind of like gold. Well, he has also bronze. The gold, I kind of would like to give him a Mega Skarmory. Is that what's it called? Yeah, Skarmory. And as you can see, like the Legenza things are not in here yet. Still not, but whatever. And the Mega Skarmory is gold, which I love. And maybe he would have like a Mega Evolution. Now, what else about Gunny? He's kind of like, of course, looking for money. So maybe we'll give him just the Gimme Ghoul. Not the evolution, just the little one. Because, yeah. What is this? Oh, Goldingo, yeah. But I think I'm just gonna give him the Gimme Ghoul one, because he is trying to make those coins. Or, of course, what's it called? Meowth. Meowth could also be a possibility because of the money association. Now, I do enjoy Gunny. He's not my favorite of the crew, but he had like a rough life, kind of. I mean, did he make bad decisions? I mean, the only, well, yeah, in ways, like he's a little bit star-eyed, maybe. Is that the term, or was? And of course, he got punished for that, sadly. I'm always surprised how little new, yeah, there are not many new Pokemon in Kalos, but there are just all so much, such bangers. Well, what else does he have? I mean, he gets the casino on board, but we already have something with money. He also has his parts, like maybe something that represents that, but Sandy Shocks kind of represents that to me at least. That he is not well put together in a way, or like at least interestingly put together. Could give him like have a room, like for the engine as well. But that's also like kind of like the same role that Clink Clank has in this team. Like I mean in the sense of representation. Then again, I gave like last time I gave like Rosmund for the Never After. Oh yeah, was the last episode? No, the last episode wasn't Crown of Candy. It was Never After. But again, I gave like Rosmund like three Pokemon that had to do like with, well, how you say it, with thorns in a way. Yeah, you know what? Let's give him that. Room feels right. Like again, the engine of it all and his mechanical skills. I was always, let's look at the shinies. I don't even know what the steel Pokemon like are doing with the shinies. Ooh, okay, some light color changes, and of course it's always light color changes, but you get what I mean. I do like that. Oh, his eyes got pink. That's kind of cute. Is this? No, it's not golden. It kind of is. Kind of is. Well, not even bronze. Difficult to pinpoint. Just the ghoul inside changes color. Okay, and not even that much. And this one, it is also just a light touch. Interesting enough, the steel Pokemon don't do that much. However, no shinies for him. Again, I only give shinies out in rare occasions, like the last one was Mother Goose, because it just felt appropriate. And next up, we have Sunray Sydney, and I love this girl. I like always to say that I didn't know this, but Sunrays apparently are something like tchotchkes. And I didn't know that for a long time, and that makes her name just so much better. Now for her, I have already some solid ideas. Like again, I'm trying to show you my thought process, but I also like kind of like shower thoughts. Sometimes I just think about these things, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I could give her that, or like this character, that Pokemon. And when I don't know, literally showering or like cleaning, these are the kind of things that I'm thinking about. However, I actually don't know which generation it is. It is a newer generation, but I don't know which one exactly. Where are you, my friend? Of course, it's in Kalos. I just talked about it before. What's your name? Again, I'm not really familiar with the English names because my first language is German, so I know mostly the German words. But Clodsire, I have definitely heard of this before. And of course, it has like a shooting arm thing, just like Sandra Sydney does. So that's where it goes. And by the way, we are already here in Kalos, and I wanted to give her like a perfume Pokemon because she likes to perfume people. And I'm gonna give her Spritzy. Yeah, because I think this would also be her partner Pokemon. She has Handy Andy, but there is not really any Pokemon that represents like just a hand, I feel like. I mean, Haunter would, but Haunter is not really her style. So basically have a little thing going around perfuming people sounds about right. And of course, she's also like, um, well, was she built to serve? Not really. She was like, well, to be everything in a weird way, or like the potential to become everything. But of course, she was kind of done to serve somebody. So I'm gonna give her Indeedee because she has trouble to turn it off. Interesting enough, here it is Indeedee is like two separate Pokemon. I don't know. Is Indeedee like the two forms? Are there like two different Pokemon Pokedex entries, or are there just one? And there is like a difference in the what's it called? The gender forms, yes. Because the other Pokemons that we had before, you could like toggle it, but here it's like separately. Okay, now I feel like we have a lot of her character, well, and also her appearance kind of covered. I want something that gives her some oomph. And there are not really grenades in the Pokemon world, even though, well, there is one grenade, and it is Delibird. But I'm gonna make it futuristic because I want to give them futuristic Pokemon, at least one, I said. And yeah, Iron Bundle is kind of like, I mean, they are not grenades, but he kind of throws bombs, kind of does. However, just another one that I saw in the corner of my eye, which is, well, uses a weapon and is strong as hell, just like Sandry, and is Tinkaton, yeah. It just fits. Like Sandry also seems like such a lovely, cute girl, and she is, but she also will smack you over the head with a giant hammer. And yeah, will not think about it twice. Ooh, I like that. Like there are some characters that go easier and others that I have to think about it more, but with some they're just clicking. And now maybe something. She has Aurora Nevins. Maybe that is Aurora Nevins? Oh god, I'm sorry, I don't know the last part of the name correctly. And maybe like a Luxray, or they could kind of work. Let's give her a Luxray for the moment. Yes. I mean, she has a strong team, but it just feels right for her. And I'm gonna maybe we find something else for Miss Nevins or Aurora. Because Aurora is kind of like, I mean, what's your name? Huntail? Okay, never heard that one. I mean the English version, of course. That would be like kind of more like the optic that we should strive for, but it is not really. Oh, but wasn't Aurora Nevins also like semi-aquatic, or just do I just imagine that? I mean, it did hunt turtles. She did hunt turtles. I actually like that. I kind of liked it more. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like she also was in the water a lot. There's something about that rings true to me. I mean, another option is, like, also another beautiful Pokemon is Dradingo. Okay, I hope I say those right. And otherwise, forgive me. It's not really a beautiful Pokemon, you know what I mean. But it kinda, no, it is. I don't want something that walks on two legs. No, I scrolled through the Pokemon again, and I didn't really see something that caught my eye here. And so, yeah, it's gonna be this Huntail. I don't even know. I mean, I know what it evolves out from, but I don't even know what kind of moves this learned, or like if it is even a strong Pokemon or not. I don't think so, because I don't see it ever used by anybody. And when I watch like competitive tournaments. Now let's look at the shiny. Clodsire, you have. Ooh, I do like that. That looks beautiful. You got. Oh my god, that also looks beautiful. Oh, I like the shiny way more. Then we have not a lot of changes here. Here we have, oh my god, no. That's, I mean, Iron Bundle just turns into iron, but no, please don't do that. Oh, it's only her hammer that gets changed? I wished her hair would also change. Okay, and Huntail. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, now we come to the hunk of the season. Big Berry 6. Yeah, no, I had some ideas for him. Yes. I don't even need to scroll that far. It is just in the season one. Again, I sometimes want to just say season. I kind of want to give him Nidoking. It just feels like he would run a Nidoking and be growy even with the Nidoking. And he likes to work out, and I mean, you know, so there's some basics that they covered in the first generations that are just untouchable, you know. And what I mean by that, with the basics, I mean like some themes, some themes, some vibes. And one of them is Machamp, and I kinda want to give him the Gigantamax version because it's Big Berry, you know, like big. Yeah, no, he would totally use Gigantification. Is that how you say it? Gigantification. So that's how you say it. Now let's see. Partner Pokemon. I feel like he would need something that is kind of like matches the energy of the berries when they're together, you know? So maybe a Totodile? But Totodile, it's so interesting because I feel like he kind of got like an character from the anime, and now we just attributed this with this Pokemon, even though it doesn't thematically necessarily make sense. Ooh, but another one that I don't know why, but what's your name here? Loudred? It just feels like so also so berry coded, like how they're so excited with each other and just scream at each other. And this seems like an excited scream, like the explosion is yes. No, the evolution kind of feels more like an angry. Like this feels more angry, but this feels more excited. So I'm gonna go with the excited one. Ooh, but the Totodile, there is another Pokemon that kind of, me at least, reminds me of Totodile a lot, and it is an ancient Pokemon actually. I need to give Barry, however, not an ancient Pokemon. I should give him something more modern. But let's look at our friend first. It is in Kalos, isn't it? I'm looking all over, and it is in Kalos. I just realized. Of course, it is. Where are you? Yes, your name. Tyrant. Yeah, no, look at this. He gives me like a little rascal, and Totodile is like a little bit too weak, not weak, but look at this boy. Like he's such a squishy little boy, and I feel like the berries would need something more sturdy, that they can basically play fetch with. Now something more modern. Barry is, what is his role? He's the gunner and the bruiser. And that's that. We don't have like really gun Pokemon. I've said this before. Like one of the only gun Pokemons that we truly have is here, Inteleon, I would say. And I think I gave this to Riz. I mean, I could give it to him, but the vibe is just not right. Barry wouldn't. No. But looking a little bit up here, oh my god, I totally forgot that Pokemon existed. What's your name? Sounds like Mega Needle. Maybe that's kind of what we're going for. But yes, this is perfect. It gives me like the futuristic vibe, and also it kind of looks like the cannon of a ship, like that they have in space. Oh my god, that's perfect. Now another thing, of course, is that there are multiple berries. However, I don't know. There are Pokemon that symbolize like Mousehold, but no, it also doesn't go with his vibe. Maybe this one? Let's go. Scoville? Yeah, Scoville. That's how you say it. I don't know. It also doesn't feel that right to me. Let's look at the Paradox Pokemon. I mean, of course, like something like, okay, Iron Thorns, maybe. Ooh, you also have Iron Jugulis. Is that how you say it? It's like multiple heads, but kind of not really vibing with those. Like Iron Threads is, it's not like they're bad options down here, but I mean those are the I don't want to give what's it called legendaries that much. Only like if it truly is like perfectly a fit. So Iron Boulder, no. I mean, if you're talking about clones, then of course, one Pokemon comes into the mind. Sad story about this is, I mean, Mewtwo. But again, it's a legendary. Ooh. I, however, just saw Taurus here. Taurus has like different forms that are rare, like really similar to each other, but then again, they're not. So I think I'm gonna give him one of those. And yeah, they're like running a herd. Going back to the anime, this is now old school. It's like that Ash catched a whole herd of Tauruses, wild. But I don't know, which one would you give him? We have like, I think, water and fire, and is the last one? Is the last one just, well, not just, but is the last one just fighting purely? Yes. I also could give him the normal one. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm gonna give him the normal one, and not the normal one, the fighting one. And I would say that all the berries have like one of the Paldea versions. Is it Paldea? I think so. And I would say that, yeah, Paldea form. And that the original one, like the berry that created them, that this one probably would have the regular one. So now let's look at the shinies. Yeah, I think I knew that the color swapped. I think Nidoqueen takes on the colors of Nidoking. This one, oh no. No, not really good, that green. Oh, okay. Light pink. Really light one. Oh, I'm not sure if I like that. Do we like this one? What do you all think? I'm not. Hmm. Not really sure about that one. It's not bad. It has something. Okay. This one. Oh, this definitely has something like black and yellow. Black and yellow. Hello. That's awesome. Awesome combo. And then the last one is Taurus with ooh. Okay. This is a color swap, basically. Yeah. Okay, I dig it. I dig it. Unfortunately, also no what's it called? Chinese for our big fairy seeds. But I feel like he has a stacked team. Like he has a strong team. Actually, I also don't know if I mean it's a paradox Pokemon that we have here. I know not the paradox. It is what an Ultra Beast. I'm not sure how much the Ultra Beasts count as not as legendary, definitely, but like as mythical Pokemon. Maybe they do, but hey, again, if the shoe fits, let's do that. Ooh, now we're already at the halfway point, and we come to Riva, my love. I love Riva a lot. Is she one of my favorite? I mean, she is. She is one of my favorites. She's not the favorite, probably, maybe. It changes from day to day, you all. It is awful. I just love these characters. Now, we actually will give her, of course, a lot of water Pokemon. One that I, however, know is just basically made for her. It's not a Kalos this time. This time it's an Alolan form, not form, Pokemon. That doesn't get a lot of love, which I find not understandable. And where is Bruxish? There it is. Yeah. I mean, it is a water psychic, psychedelic type. That's her jam. And I feel like when this Pokemon came out, or like when these generations came out, it got like a lot of hate in a way. But I'm digging it. It is so unique. Like no other Pokemon does what Bruxish does. She does. Honestly, like there are a lot of like water and psychic. That's what we're going for. We're going for water and psychic Pokemon. And I know there is one that is from the first generation. I think it was just water in the first generation, wasn't it? But yeah, it makes sense that we give it to her. Okay, this one as well. I didn't even think about this, but of course, Starmie. Ooh, let's give her a Mega Starmie, of course, because you have water and the Mega Starmie from Legenda, as you know, grows legs. And she also, I mean, she doesn't grow legs, but she basically transfer her mind in a robot so she can walk around on land. Yeah. Let's do that. But I'm not talking about you. I was talking about Slowpoke at the beginning, and I'm not sure. Slowbro, Slowpoke. I mean, Slowking would also be an option. Where are you? If I find you, but I also don't feel like. Yeah, but Slowking, I don't. Ah, there it is. I feel like it is going to give so much the vibe that we wanted. You know, like it kind of looks, honestly, like kind of looks is too intelligent. And Slowbro, Slowbro could be a possibility. But I kind of want to make it her partner Pokemon, and I don't know, like the pleasure party selling thing with a Slowpoke beside her. I love that. I would love that. What is this form again? Is this? Yeah, this is the Galarian form. It's just psychic. I honestly kind of think the Galarian form they kind of flopped there. I don't really like them. And you are also the Galarian form. Yes, but you turned poison psychic. I don't know. I'm not really a form of the Galarian ones. Now, okay, we have 3 water Okay, we have 3 water psychic Pokemon. I feel like this should be enough for now. Maybe we'll return to that. I also don't think there are many left. I think there's like 1 or 2 left. But I also would like to give her something else. And I feel like we all need to give her something that has like some power as well. Like to at least give them some oomph. Again, I kind of vibe based, but I also want them to give them the fighting chance, like if it comes to fighting. What is there about her that isn't just her water psychic abilities? Again, the robot drone, so we could do something with that, something more with that. Besides Starmie's Mega. And the Pleasure Party? Okay. Wait, what does she do on the ship? She's communications. Maybe something with sonar. Yes. Where there it is. Oh god, yeah, they have like weird names. I feel like, however, Neubat and Neuver. Okay, Neuvergo. It's okay because I cannot tell you, in the German version it is weird. These two have like weird names because they're not really names. They're just kind of symbols. Like they try to imitate what's it called? Like radio waves somehow with these symbols. I don't know. It is like weird. In Germans are weird, but maybe also that was in the Japanese version as well. I don't know. But yes, no, like basically her communicating, like sending out radio waves. And I need, oh well, I already gave her like at least an alien kind of Pokemon with Starmie, but maybe another like more advanced technology, advanced Pokemon would be fitting for her as well. Ooh, like this one, Veluza. This is another water psychic type, and it gives kinda what's it called? Futuristic, that's what I want to say. However, like just water psychic, I'm not sure about that. It could be like a little bit too much that I'm doing here right now. But it just fits so well, and this one especially with the. But Praxish, I want to keep, Starmie or Staryu. I think you're Staryu. And Slowpoke as her partner Pokemon, because I can just see her cuddle with it in the water. And she just isn't necessarily the brightest herself. Like, I love her, but she's not to say that she's stupid, but she's, like Slow. Like Slow could be working, or like, kind of trusting as well. Yeah. Okay, now let's look at these Paradox Pokemon. Because I feel like a robot kind of thing would really work for her, but. Ooh. Maybe Iron Valley. That could work, actually. Yeah, because it also is psychic. And the other ones, I don't feel like really go with her. And this would be another one that gives her like a little bit more strength boost, because what's her name again? Veluza? I don't feel like, Veluza, I don't feel like you're like really that strong. I mean, Starmie can be strong, especially in the Mega form. I know that she has a lot of the same types, but I like it, you all. I really like this. And yeah, usually she's not purely water type, but usually I don't like to put my trainers or like these Intrepid Heroes characters just to give them a type. But with her, it is just so, it just fits perfectly. I feel like I'm repeating myself. We will take this team. We will take it as it is. Okay, now let's look at the not the evolutions, at the shiny forms. Praxish, you're already so colorful. I feel like you're gonna go crazy. And oh my, oh, I love it. Honestly, I love it. Oh my god, diva, even more diva than before. The red lips, like, get into it. Get into it. Okay, Starmie. Ooh, okay. I think I've never seen this one. Interesting. This one I also haven't seen. This just gives albino. I'm kind of here for it. Ooh. Okay, this gives like what's it called? Plane, like something. Yeah, like the sky. What I'm trying to say, an aircraft. There it is. Like some kind of aircraft. Okay, Veluza, let's see what you got. Okay, green. Actually, like, next to Iron Valiant, it kind of works because it is not exactly the same green, but they go in a similar direction. Iron Valiant. So I feel like all the Iron forms, probably the shinies, are just silver or like metallic, which I see what they were doing. And probably if you have like a whole team of them, it kind of gives, a concept, but this doesn't really speak to me. Like the idea that they're all just metallic and basically they're paint chemicals. Just because I love it so much, I kind of would love to give her the Bruxish one, but no. Like this color pattern works better with Reba. Ooh, now we come to our boss bitch herself. When I said before, oh, is Reba my favorite or not, then maybe I've forgotten about Margaret in Xeno, because Margaret in Xeno is all I aspire to be, even though she's a mess. In some capacities, she's a mess. Still, she is such a powerhouse, like powerful woman through and through. Now, I feel like it's a partner Pokemon. I'm gonna give her because it just fits to me. His version, like the regular old, but first gen Persian version where it just gives Team Rocket vibes. Like not to say that she is bad, but like corporate. It gives corporate, just like Giovanni did. Yeah, from Team Rocket. Now she is a powerhouse. Mm, it is really difficult with her though, because I don't know. Okay, definitely something. Okay, let's start this time with the futuristic ones. Maybe that will help me. Because I'm like, there are not a lot of office Pokemon or like hacking Pokemon, and I at least think so. Let's see, maybe we'll find something down here. She is strong, so yeah, but Iron Threads. Ooh, Jugglis, Iron Jugglis. Yeah, because Dragon, like, because it is. And there I just almost threw down my mic. Wow. And yeah, no, it is kind of like, Devil vs. Prada as well. It's just kind of like powerful business dragon in a way, truly, like bam, like strong, like I'm here. That's what she's giving me, and that's what Iron, no, what's your name? Iron Valiant was the other one. Iron Vulture? No. Juggles, yes. Going for the jugular, that's perfect. Now when I think of hacking, but the thing is she doesn't really hack, she's just writing emails, and then when I say just, it sounds so simple, but she moves worlds with her emails. Maybe something like this, but this is too this is a legendary. I know this one is, in fact, those are the legendaries, yeah, but maybe another ultra beast could work for her. This one kind of, yeah, you are electric type. Yes, are you purely electric? What's even your name, my friend? Oh god, Tree, is that how you say it? You're not tree at all, but I feel like you could work because it gives me kind of like connections, and that's what she is about, or like she uses her connections to get what she wants. She also has the ability Call to the Guards, it's called, I feel like. And I think it's like a homebrew kind of thing, but I think like Theo from the... No, not Theo. Did Theo have it? No, Theo had something else, like from the Crown of Candy. But I feel like a Call to the Guards has another character as well, but when I hear Guardian, I mean, of course, you might think Gardevoir, which also makes sense. However, no, is like a soldier. Soldier that is ready to battle. Yes, Bishop. I feel like that would be good as well for her, because again, it kind of gives like this sharpness, this kind of like danger, businesswoman. This is my bodyguard, so be careful what you say. Oh my god, I just saw something down here. Talking about, there is Genesect. I've said there are not Pokemon with guns. Ooh, do we need? Again, Genesect is kind of like, well, if it's not a legend, it's not a legendary. It is like Meloetta, like the mythical. I think you call them mythicals. Honestly, I just went and looked at Barry's team. Barry's team is fine, and it is kind of like too precise for Barry. And even for Sandra Sydney, I would say it's kind of like too, well, not too precise, but it is too tactical. Like, they both need something more that basically causes chaos and explosions, and this one feels like laser focus, But I also don't feel like it's the right pick for our Margaret here. Margaret. What do you want? Ooh, now when I talk about Office, okay, Esper, now I'm going back to Legend CA. Maybe that could work, but she already has a partner Pokemon with Persian, and I really would like to leave Persian with her. However, when I'm not giving her Esper, I'm gonna give her Meowstic, and here you also have to change gender forms divided up into. I feel like they're also divided into Pokedex, aren't there? But she will get the female one because this gives me like business chic, maybe like evening not gown, evening event, like a gala event that she attends. Ooh, another one that just I feel like she's a dangerous woman, and I just kind of want to show that. So maybe I'm overdoing it, but Crocodile also, and Crocodile also gives me the vibe of, how do I say that, her unhingedness. Like here we have like Don't Fuck With Me, and this one is kind of like the one that comes out when when it's about her love life, that's I feel like pretty fitting for her, yes. Yeah, no, I scrolled through again, but I feel like I'm happy with this team. Like, it's not that I'm disliking the team, I'm actually think it fits her, but Margaret to me is kind of like a difficult character. I love her a lot, but she's also like difficult to depict, because she's kind of like so specific. And again, I love that, but it is difficult to, make something like to meet her specificity. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's difficult to meet her at her specific surroundings, her specific moment, her specific circumstance, her specific point of view, and yeah, that's kind of like where I'm struggling here. So please let me know if you have any Pokemon that you think would fit better with her team. Now let's look at the shinies. Okay, that's nothing. Persian command. Oh yeah, I forgot the metallic things. Yawn. Ooh, okay. I mean, well, no, I like the black one better. Yeah, no, I like the blue one better. Ooh, okay, that's like really cute. That is like really cute, but it kind of loses the pop of the color, But it still is a good look. And this one, no, this loses everything. This is super boring. I'm sorry. Now, last but not least, we have Skip. But Skip is always such a difficult character because are we talking about Skip or are we talking about the brain slug, Maybe we'll kind of combine those two, but definitely what I'm gonna give him is an aircraft, a spaceship. And there is actually a spaceship, if you didn't know that. It is in the Gigantamax form, right here. Orbital, yes. He needs to have that. It's just, he's our pilot, and it's UFO, the closest thing that we have to a spaceship, and he needs to pilot that thing. And in terms of the brain slug, there's one literal slug Pokemon. Not. Is it a slug? Is this supposed to be a slug? Goodra? I feel like it is supposed to be a slug. The middle evolution is never supposed to be sluggish. But since it is kind of like he has difficulty with it, I'm gonna give him his miserable. Is this the Hisuian version? Look at this, like the eyes are like so sad and droopy, but it kind of fits better with the slug because it is not really in full control or like has trouble controlling the body that it's inhabiting. And speaking of inhabit, maybe that's something that we can go more with. And yeah, there you are. Yeah. Ooh, but you are making it doesn't matter. It just works. I feel like giving him something that is able to basically take over, well, not people but other objects. It just fits with the theme, of Skip, or of course of the slug more. But still, it is also giving the futuristic that we are looking for. Of course, Orbital takes care of that as well. But I like that as well. that aspect of electricity and taking over. Yeah. And also taking over, ooh, now we go full this road. But I mean, when I first saw this, it was shocking to me. Oh, what's her name again? But what you did in Gen 7, or like more like what Lily's mom did, but you know what I mean. That was amazing. And I actually thought in the game that we needed to fight her. We didn't. I mean, we fought her Pokemon team, but I thought like at the end she would like be like, no, let's fight you and me. Did this happen? Maybe I'm forgetting that this happened. And it's also difficult with the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because it is kind of different endgame there. Ooh, I just passed you, and Spinda. I mean, Skip being like wobbling around and not being able to. Yeah, no, this Spinda, you're in, my darling. Ooh, and here we have some other slacks, Chelos and Gastrodon. Huh. But, no, I don't feel like you're like a little bit too cute. And I just realized I have not given him a partner Pokemon yet, but Spinda sounds like or seems like a good pick for the partner Pokemon, I would say. Ooh, also another gooey one is like this, well, you know which one, this Pseudogos, like cell-like Pokemon over here. I mean, by the way, I have not really talked about them. I mean, before, but like Cosmog and like Sogaleo, yeah. And what is your Lunala? Of course, would be good picks, but for all of them, kind of. But again, the problem with not the evolution this time, with the mythicals and the legendaries. Ooh, I don't know why, but I just was thinking Golisopod. It just kind of feels right. Does Golisopod have Mega Evolution in the Legenza? I feel like it does, but I wouldn't give him the Mega. Because, I mean, the Mega, I think, is just pretty much the same. Doesn't it just get, like, an extra 2 arms or something? Maybe. And we also already have a Gigantamax, so we don't need 2 gimmick forms. But it kind of feels right, because, again, it feels like you're maybe not having everything under control, and, like, this bug-like thing kind of, I mean, kind of gross in a way. Just like the taking over the brainies. Now let's look at their shinies. Oh, it doesn't have a shiny. Okay, well, I mean, they think probably because it's Gigantamax, and the Gigantamax forms don't use shinies in that way. I do not like the brown coloring, thank you. And I do like this kind of red fuchsia coloring. Ooh, this brings way more of the head part to the forefront, I feel like. And I like it, yeah. Not a fan of this green, and you didn't change at all, I would say. I mean, you did change, but not a lot. Okay, and there we have it. We have Gunny's team, which I enjoy a lot, like a lot of steel Pokemon, a lot of like technical things that fit very well with him. Then we have Sandra Sydney's team, which is kind of like cutesy, but also packs a punch, definitely. Then we come to Big Berry 6, and I actually enjoy this. Like now going back at it and looking at it again, and I don't feel like Genesect would have fit. Do you also call it like the other metal gun Pokemon that I just realized existed? But I don't feel like, if anything, I would have chosen this one to leave, and this one just fits so much better because it is more of a gun of a ship, And also here with Sandra Sydney, I don't feel like I would have put anything, in its place. Then we have Rira. I know, a lot of water psychic, but that's just what she's all about, and I'm digging it. I'm actually really digging this team. I feel like this is probably one of the thematically most consistent ones, in my humble opinion. This one, however, Margaret, I hope I did you proud. I'm personally not so sure about this, because, I mean, maybe it's just like she's my favorite and I want to do it all super right. I'm sorry, I'm hitting my mic again. And I'm not sure if I really make the perfect choices here. Please let me know with this one, and also with this one, and with everyone, if I made the right choices in your mind, and what Pokemon you would choose. And this one, of course, is the last one, a Skip. And I do like this. With it all being said, I hope you will have a great day. Leave a like and a comment. It helps me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. I truly lose my ability to speak by now. And yeah, I do it the same way with people that I want to support online. It is the easiest and cheapest way to do that. And yeah, we will see us next time. Bye.